Oh, my coverage of air. Look at this.
That means you're selling now. That's what that tells me.
Is that what it is? Girl, I'm out of here.
That's what that tells me.
I'm headed to Chicago this weekend, next weekend. Oh my God, I'm so tired. Hey, Maisie.
Traveling, baby.
Hey, everyone. Hey, Accurate. Hey, I'm waving back on Instagram. Come on in. Tell a friend. Tell a friend. This is JewCee Tales Erotic Chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. We're going to give it a couple minutes. And then we are going to get into our topic tonight, which, yeah, I'm ready for. Is that my Maisie? Is that my Maisie? I hope it is. We got some crazy, funky music. It was better than what first came on. It was, I don't know what the heck that was.
I can dig it. I can dig it.
I think this is a little upbeat, got a little upbeat going on. Yo.
Get my life together over here.
You and me both. I need to talk to people about, okay, what can I do with this gray? I'm not ready. I thought I was, but maybe not.
All right, Purple Rain, this is your area.
Maybe not. But I don't want to color it because I colored it before. My hair does not like color. My hair does not like color.
She don't like color at all. Her hair is hard to color.
My color, it does not like color. I can sun in all day, but when I do color, it'll take it, but then my hair messes up. My hair does not, it like wants to break off, and I don't care. My hair don't care. So I gotta figure out something though. Since I can't be all white, I want to be all white.
You can't take her white.
My hair won't be all white. I really want purple. One of these days, you guys are going to see me be brave enough to do it.
I'm going to be front row.
Be purple. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Come on in. Tell a friend. Join us for JewCee Tales Erotic Chat. We're about ready to get started. We apologize for being a few minutes late tonight, but yeah, had to get here. We had a few little technical issues, but other than that, we are live. That's what happens when you're live. That's pretty much what happens.
I'm gonna figure out what to do with this one lock. They just want to stick out like alfalfa.
It said, "Leave me alone." It has a personality, damn it.
Apparently, and I'm trying to figure it out.
And I'm worried about my gray, and you got alfalfa going on the side there.
Right, it's a rogue lock. They just want to do what it want to do. I gotta let it go.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Since we got on here a little bit late, and you all know I gotta drive it. Like I don't know what time it is. What time I have to get on there in the morning, but yeah, it's gonna be a crazy time. So we want to welcome everyone once again to another sensual Sunday on JewCee Tales Erotic Chat. Yes, I am your hostess, Ms. JewCee, and of course, I could not do this show without my beautiful, gorgeous, vivacious, absolutely stunning co-hosts. Okay, guys. So all the way in Indiana.
Them ladies sound sexy.
They're
Girl.
hot.
Don't they?
Woo, fire.
Woo.
Fire.
All the fire department. Fire. All the way from Indianapolis, Indiana. In the house, we have Ms. Purple Rain. Let's give it up.
Hi, everybody.
Ah,
All the applause.
wow. Wow.
That part.
What a welcome. Wow.
I know, right?
And
She loves me.
they really do. They really do. And then all the way from Los Angeles, California, is Miss Siren.
West Side.
She said, "What side?" Well, ladies, welcome, welcome, welcome. And to both of you, I wish you a wonderful, happy Mother's Day.
Happy
And to
Mother's Day to
you
you too,
too.
love.
Happy Mother's Day. The mother of the show.
I don't know about that part, but well, maybe.
That part.
Yeah, you have definitely been mother to me. I can definitely say yes, you have been a mother figure to me.
I'll have to go ahead and accept that. Thank you. Very graciously, I will thank that. Oh my goodness. So guys, it has been a week for me. I'm going to be honest with you. I am like butt tired. I am exhausted, tired, and everything else that goes along with that. But got a smile on my face, and we're gonna make this happen. We are going to make it happen tonight. So, first of all, let's find out what you guys have been doing for the week. We will start with you, Miss Purple Rain. How was your week this week? Is she?
As she puts something right into her mouth.
We'll start with Miss Siren. In other words, Siren, how was your week this week?
My week it's been better and better every day. I am great. I am healthy. I am vibrant. I am celebrating myself. Today is my bonus mom's birthday. So happy birthday, Miss Patricia Watkins. I absolutely love and adore you. And today is Mother's Day. So I'm a mama soul. I'm a mama and a grandma, or Gigi, as I put it. And we are celebrating each other because that's what we are. We're mothers.
Yeah. Okay. And now we'll go to Miss Purple Rain. How was your week?
I needed a quick bite. Sorry. My great was week. It was great. It was hectic. I had prom yesterday with the mini me.
Oh, I'm not ready. I'm gonna cry.
So mini me off to prom yesterday. And I've just been chilling in the house all day for Mother's Day. My 11-year-old is laid up underneath me right now. He just won't leave my side today. So it's been me and him all day.
Oh.
So I've just been a mom this week. I know, right?
Well, for me, guys, it was not a stellar week, unfortunately. As some of you know, and I did share, because I want people. First of all, I'm very transparent. You guys know that about me, but I suffer from chronic pain.
We do.
And this week was a painful week for me. My body is just it was on fire for about 3 days. So I definitely was in my emotions and my feelings, in my head, in my heart, everything. So I want to thank everyone that reached out to me and sent me good vibrations, and I really needed it, and I needed your support, and you all don't know the difference that you made for me. So I love all of you so much, and I thank you all for praying for me and getting me through that moment in time, because that's exactly what it was, a moment in time. It is something that I deal with daily. Some days are worse than others. I am not a pill popper. Basically just because we've tried that already. And I couldn't function. Yay! So we won't be doing any more narcotics. Nah, not good for me. Not a good look. Not a good look. So yeah. But other than that, we did announce, I was pretty excited about this. We did announce a new featured guest to the Ebony Erotic Experience. And Terrence is telling all of us Happy Mother's Day. Well, thank you, Terrence. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Terrence.
Hey, Terrence.
And so we introduced Miss Roxy. Oh, God. We don't have stripper poles in this motherfucker. Okay.
Yo, like, I'm gonna be really honest with you. The moment that I saw that you put that up, I was like, "Oh, so we're having polls in there? Oh, really? Yes, there will be polls.
There will be polls. Plural.
Multiple.
Plural.
Yeah.
Plural.
Yes.
Multiple.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Let's go.
So, very excited. She is a female entertainer from Indianapolis, Indiana, and she is one of the elite female entertainers in the city. And she happens to be a good friend, and she is coming on board. And
she's been on the show before as well.
yes, she has. And
she has been on the show.
And just between you, me, and the lamppost, come closer. Y'all come closer. I hear she's bringing some friends.
I need a fan. I don't have a fan. I don't have a fan. Ooh.
I hear.
Because I've seen who she's with. I've seen who she's around. I see.
Get your money. Make it rain, motherfuckers. Make it rain.
What? I need a fan.
Thanks,
It's
Lorenzo.
official.
Thank you, Lorenzo.
Thank you, Lorenzo. I see nothing. Just so you all know, I see no display of comments. Just so you know.
Hopefully. Well, we can see some. And then we have Hi Loves from a Facebook user. I cannot see who that is. If you want to put your name in there, that would be great. If it wants to be a nickname, that's fine too. But we do see Hi Loves on Facebook. She said, "You guys are awesome." Yeah, thank you. So I'm very excited about that. We are looking so forward to oh, hey, Lady B.
It's little Lady B.
Guess what, y'all? This is what, girl.
Don't make me fangirl right now. Do not make me fangirl right now over Lady V.
Lady V is in the house, y'all. Look, let me just explain to you what we got in her.
Okay. She's been having me fangirling all weekend.
Dude, you too?
Y'all need to go to her.
I told her today. I said, when I come to Atlanta photo shoot, because baby.
What?
I got my camera and I'm ready.
Y'all know I messed it up. Wait a minute. OnlyFans. Did I get it right?
Yes, you got it right. Yes. So yes,
I always want to say fans only. It's OnlyFans.
It's OnlyFans, and you better go to Lady V.
Right.
And get to her OnlyFans because we said so.
Right. And y'all need to spend some money with this woman because woo!
Make your hair pop off.
Honey.
Dusty
Road. I just want to touch her ass. I don't,
right. See, that's really what it is for me. I just want. Can I just? Let me touch it and see if it is real.
No, I know it's real. That's homegrown.
I know it's real. I just want to so I can say I've touched it.
Yeah, that's homegrown. That ain't store bought. That ain't store bought.
You can't buy that.
That's not store bought. No.
Store bought comes with chicken legs.
Thank you. It comes with toothpicks. It comes with 2 grapes or 2 melons and some toothpicks. Yeah. That what Lady V got was, and I feel like I'm not necessarily on her level, but I feel like I'm close to that. That's homegrown.
They forget to inject fat into their thighs. I just
I'm done. Hey, Cece! Welcome, Cece. That's it, chicken leg. Look.
Hey, Cece.
Oh my God. Sorry, stop it. Stop it. Y'all are on punishment. You two, both of you, go to the corner right now.
Nope.
She said chicken legs, chicken legs.
She
I
ain't
said
lying
what
though.
I said.
She
What I
sure
said.
did.
Transfer some of that fat to your thighs. Okay. Little hint. Little, I'm done. I'm done. Okay, that's the end of the show, y'all. Good night.
Mine if they want it.
Special chocolate.
Right, special chocolate. Oh my God, that's hilarious. But Lady V and D Black will also be joining us for the Ebony Erotic Experience. We're talking about face sitting classes that they will be hosting. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Hold
And I'll
on.
be front row.
Hold on one second.
Front row.
Because y'all killing me with the chicken leg. I'm done. I'm so done.
Are we? Where's the lie?
There is no, it's
Exactly.
no lie. No lie.
Exactly.
No lie.
Exactly.
Whew, some of y'all need to rethink some of this shit. But yeah, so Lady V and D Black will be in the house at the Ebony Exotic Experience. Hey Aga, up on I'm giving you a wave. Agaba, Agaba. There we go. Hello. They're gonna be doing some face sitting, as well as they are sexuality coaches, as well as swingers. So they're a swinging couple, and they also work with people that want to get into swinging and talking to these couples as well. So they're like the trifecta. So we're going to have a great time with them. So we've talked a little bit about Lady V and D Black. We've talked a little bit about our newest featured guest, which is Roxy on the Pole from Indianapolis, Indiana. Let me tell you about the two hosts and hostess that we have. We have all the way from Chicago. Mr. Hood Raised himself will be in the house as our host. Oh my God. If you are,
I can't wait to meet him.
oh my gosh.
I've heard him. I've heard his poetry.
Hey Nick Rock, how you doing? Oh, let me just tell you, honey, his poetry is off the fucking chain, first of all. And he is an award-winning writer, author, as well as an award-winning erotic poet. So yes, he's going to be in the house. He's going to be hosting. If you've never seen him host before, I have. I had to have him. Yes. And yes. We're going to have a good time. And then our hostess is all the way from Indianapolis, Indiana. She's a comedian extraordinaire, friend of mine as well. And this is her first time at an erotic event like this. She cannot wait. She is so geeked to be a part of this. We have Miss Hollywood in the house. She will be our hostess on the first floor, and Mr. Hoodridge will be on the second floor. And they're probably going to go back and forth and all over the place and have a good time. So definitely can't wait to have these two kick things off for us. And then, hey, sir, hello, how are you? Can't. I had to save the best for last. All the way from Barbados. All the way from Barbados. Are you all listening to what I'm saying? We are not just doing USA, honey. We are international motherfuckers. Okay, we are international. We are bringing to you the passion poet himself, Mr. Robert Gibson. And ladies, fam low. When you put this baritone voice with the writing and the I just if y'all haven't seen some of his pieces,
you need to get your ticket, boo.
If you have not seen some of his pieces, they are out there in the group. We got a group on Facebook. It is the Ebony Erotic Experience 2023. You can join. Anybody can pop in there and join right now.
And he put something up this past week.
I saw it. I've read it several times.
I have as well.
I have read it several times.
Mm.
Hey, hey, Miss Purple Rain, do you have the list of the classes and seminars that are going to be going down at the EEE event? Because I think that's really, really important that people know that for your ticket price, not only are you getting some fabulous erotic entertainers, but you're also going to be getting some wonderful seminars and classes that are included in your ticket price. I want everybody to understand,
yes, ma'am,
that this is all included. Okay. So, Ms. Purple Rain, what you want to let people know what they can sign up for or be a part of? Go ahead.
So there will be a bedroom kink session. There will be a dom discussion. So there will be a panel of male doms. There will be a discussion with them.
Wow.
There will be a face sitting class by Lady V and D Black. There is a him and her oral pleasuring class. There's an intimacy class. There will be an open panel discussion. And as we just announced, Roxy on the Pole is coming, so there will be pole classes. Relationship management as swingers. Secrets of filming adult movies. The sensual side of submission. Still and stilettos, which is like a little teasing class, dance tease class, strip tease, and a tease and please burlesque class. And there's gonna be more stuff. That's just a little bit, y'all. Y'all gotta understand, we are bringing this shit to Cleveland. We are coming to rock the Midwest and give not just education, but we're also going to give fun and eroticism. That is our goal.
Coming from all across the globe. All across this
the globe.
country.
That is our goal. That is what we are doing.
Hello, the Wealth Motive. Hello. Thank you for joining me on Instagram. You know what? This is such a big event. This is October 27th and 28th. You guys have plenty of time. Go out to Eventbrite, get your tickets. We still have more announcements. We have a huge announcement coming up this month alone. A huge one, a biggie. Like, we have our super duper ooper. Is that a word? Super duper ooper?
Yes.
We're going to make it a word now. It is a word now.
I mean, whoa. I can't even, I have to contain myself because I cannot put that out there. I'm not even going to do it. But I'm going to tell you right now, you want to get your tickets and you want to get your hotel. We've already sold a block. Block is gone. First block is out of here. It's been gone, actually. I was a little late checking on it. So we're already into our next block. So we have a host hotel that has totally been remodeled. We have a total private event location with 2 floors. Your $225 for 2 days includes all the classes that you want to take, whatever it is that you want to get into. It includes all your food at the venue. All you have to pay for is, we would love for you to support our vendors that will be there. And it's a cash bar. You cannot get what we are offering, the Erotic 7. The Erotic 7 are the people that are putting this event on. You cannot get this anywhere, point blank, period. And our key to this is education. So we are open to all levels. All levels.
Mm-hmm.
We are talking about people that are vanilla. We're talking people that are experienced. We're talking people that want to just learn about fetishes. This is a judgment-free zone. This is open to all characteristics of eroticism.
I like the way
I
you
like
put
how
that.
you said that. Yeah, I was just about to say that. Yeah, I like how you said that. Yeah.
All characteristics. So
That's my big sister, y'all.
y'all don't understand what we're trying to do here. You do not understand what we're trying to. We not, you know, I don't knock anyone that's putting on hotel parties. I love all y'all. Whatever it is that your zhush is, as my wonderful sister at the bottom, that's my word now. Whatever that your zhush is,
And I think I got that from Tamar Braxton. I think whoever she got it from.
but
That is definitely a Tamar setting.
so whatever your zhush is, we don't knock it. If you're into hotel takeovers, please do your thing. We applaud you. We support you. We are a little different, and we don't mind different. Matter of fact,
I like different.
we embrace it.
I love different.
And
Different gives variety.
the key to this is education.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for those of you that don't know, Miss JewCee, of course, is a health education major. So, Indiana State University. So, this is very near and dear to me to educate and make sure that everyone has a really good damn time at the same time as learning. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. So, with that said, one more time, go out to Eventbrite. We'll announce it at the end of the show. The Ebony Erotic Experience, the second coming burlesque edition. It is October 27th and 28th, held in Cleveland, Ohio. Get your tickets. The tickets are $225 right now. What we have is you can get your tickets for $225, or you can do the 2 payment plan. That is open to people right now. Okay, so go out, get your ticket, support. We have sponsorships, and we are still accepting a few more vendors. So, yeah, let's get into our topic. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready?
Let's
I am.
go.
I know it's getting. I think maybe we might have to do like an EEE show because it's getting longer and longer and longer as more of the plans are detailed to everybody. So we apologize for being just a little long-winded on this, but it's very, very important that we let you know what's going on with this event so that you guys will get your tickets, number one. And number two, you're going to come out and join us. Have some fun. Do something different. Why the hell not? So,
That part.
Shit, I got on my shoulder. Fuck it. Why not?
I feel you on that. I do, because it's important. It's important. Sex should be fun, guys. Sex it should not be a chore. It should be fun. So
it should be very fun. It is very fun. If it's not fun, you're doing it wrong.
Something ain't right.
Ooh, say that one for the cheap seats.
Something ain't right. So tonight's topic is we are celebrating the power of women because it is Mother's Day, and we wanted to talk about the power that women have in our society, in our communities, and just how important they are, how we feel about ourselves. Ladies, let me ask you this. What do you feel is the most what do you feel is the most endearing trait about women?
The strength of just women, just how we are resilient to almost everything. No matter what, all women of all creeds and differences, we're all resilient. especially when it comes to surviving and making a way for our children. So I think the most endearing trait to me.
I'm going to slightly second that. I'm going to say endurance. We endure a lot.
We do.
We keep going through just about everything, and I can honestly kind of only really speak from my own perspective. We do a lot without even asking for much in return,
Yeah.
even though we deserve a lot more. And if I'm honest with it, I actually understand now I require a lot more.
Yep.
I may not have in the past, but I do require a lot more because I understand I'm understanding my value. And we endure through a lot of things, and we like we're in the trenches. We're like Jasmine, like Purple Rain said, we're there. We are resilient through a lot of different things, and we endure a lot of things. And I think that is what makes us one of the things that makes that goes into our value and how we do what we do. And I believe that every woman on this planet has that.
I agree.
I find us to be not just resilient. Um, I find us to be compassionate, endearing,
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
and a lot of women put themselves last. We'll put family, that means our children, our husband, or our significant other,
Our
our,
tribe.
our tribe, our mom, our dad, our uncles, our aunties. We will put all of that before ourselves. Often when I do JewCee boutique home shopping parties, one of the things that I've noticed about and I talk about with women is, ladies, we need to do more than just getting your hair and nails done.
Mm-hmm.
That and fellas, look, if you willing to pay for my, I need you not to just be talking about I'm gonna pay for your nails and hair. Honestly, most women can do that for themselves. Pay her rent, pay her car payment. A lot of you out there that are, and I'm not, in no way tonight is bashing men. Okay, this is not a bashing men session. I want to make that very, very clear.
Disclaimer.
But what I want to teach you, men, is that you keep talking about this table. What do we bring to the table? When all you're bringing to the table is getting my nails and my hair done. In other words, you ain't bringing shit to the table, gentlemen. I'm gonna be honest with you. You just not. Pay my rent. Pay my car payment. That shows me that you have my shelter. You are making sure that my shelter, and you're making sure that nowadays, in these days and times, you're making sure that my transportation is taken care of. My hair
Can
and
I?
nails, my hair and nails, I can do that myself.
This is so. From what you're saying, I'm going to read the definition of soft life, and that definition says that it is a noun, and it is a life of ease, peace, comfort, and intentional happiness. It does not require struggle love, stress, or distress. It consists of mutual relationships, clarity, and self care. And that is the definition.
And that was soft life.
That is the definition. Soft life.
All right.
And
Well, I definitely don't live that right now. I do. You know what? I'm not gonna say I don't. You know why I do? Because
you
I
provide
ain't got no struggle love.
You
and yes, I'm doing it all on my own, but I'm at peace.
That part.
That part. That part right there. That part. No.
I salute you, my sister.
No stress. No mess. And gentlemen, you don't understand. Having no stress, not being pressured, allowing a woman to grow into her womanhood, so to speak. That's one of the best gifts that you can give a woman.
And in return, she gives you multiple of that.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
that part.
Hey,
with no issues, no nagging, no problems. Freely, just here, baby. What do you want? What can I do? How can I be of service to you?
I think one of the things that I heard here recently, and I remember it was Steve Harvey, and he was talking to oh gosh, the football player. I'm trying to think of his name right now.
Shannon Sharp. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Shannon
yes.
Sharp. Right. And Steve Harvey cracks me up. There's times when he says stuff and I'm like, he hit the nail right on the head. And it took him like less than a second. So this one particular thing that he said, told these young men to stop worrying about the damn table. Because, these men are out here, and I've watched several different broadcasts of young men talking about what you bringing to the table, Young men, you need to listen to some of these older cats, okay? You need to listen to some of these older gentlemen because he hit the nail right on the head. I'm bringing, as a woman, the ability to make another you. That's what I bring to the table. Can you top that?
Anything you bring me, I can multiply it.
And that right there.
Right. And I feel that men miss some of this. Young men miss some of this because you're so worried about the table.
Fuck that table.
I make it possible that 1 + 1 = 3. Handle that. And sometimes can equal 4 or 5 or 6 for that fucking matter. Handle that. Do that, man. Or go ahead and get your to do that for you. I got a prop. Don't play with me.
Those can't do it either. I'm just saying.
She can't stand up to hold it.
So the thing of it is that as we celebrate, we're celebrating women. We're celebrating womanhood. We are celebrating the fact that not only do we bring the table,
we are the table.
We are the table. Right. Exactly. We are the table. So when we step into your life and we step into a life where and I think the people that scream the loudest are the ones that are not. The males that scream the loudest are the males that are not providing.
They're not capable.
They are not capable and they are not providing a space for me to even sit at your table because you don't have a table. You don't have anything. You can't take care of, you can't provide for, but yet and still you worried about what I'm bringing. I shouldn't have to bring anything but myself. You, on the other hand, if you want to sit down and say that, "Ooh, I'm the man," well, you shouldn't have a problem then paying my car note.
But what we know is the men that don't have to say that, they understand what it is.
True.
The ones that have to say it, we understand that there's an insecurity there, and you feel the need to do that. Grow a little bit. It'll help you.
And it's okay to say, I'm not able at this moment to do that, baby.
That's growth.
Can you help me get to that point? You know, a lot of women, we come prepared, some of us. Now I will say this. I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna retract that because I witnessed something the other day as a driver. I was picking up a young man. And you young girls, I'm hoping that some young girls watch this or you all pass this on to some of the young girls that are out here because you are girls. You're young. You're girls. You have no clue of what the fuck you're doing and you need to sit your asses down and learn some shit. And my older girls, my older women, we need to be doing a lot better job of teaching these young girls, first of all, their worth. I watched a young girl put her hands on a gentleman who kept his hands in his pockets the entire time. She smacked him in the back of the head. That's the first part I saw. He had his hands in his pockets and he was walking away from her. He tried to talk to her calmly. There was no posturing, there was no nothing. His hands never came out of his pockets. And she punched him in the chest. He walks away from her again. She goes and picks up something to throw at him. He tries to go back and talk to her again. Once again, I want y'all to know this young man never took his hands out of his pocket. He was never agitated. He was not doing any kind of wild movement or anything. He was very passive. And then he decided he'd had enough. He turned around. He walked away. This young lady went and moved to go get the piece that she had thrown at him before to pick it up and throw it at him again. At that point, I had had enough. I had seen all I needed to see. I don't know what they were arguing about. I don't care what they were arguing about. No female has the right to put her hands on a young man or an older man.
On anybody.
On anybody. You have no right to do that. So she picked it up and she started to throw it at him. But by then he was almost at my car. So if she was going to throw like she did a minute ago, she would have hit my car. So I opened my door and let her know, I will call the police. You need to put that down. She did drop it, of course, after she called me the B word. Like I've never heard that before in my life. I've never been called a bitch before. Please. Little girl, go sit your ass down somewhere. And that's basically what I told her. I said, first of all, it'll be Ms. Bitch to you, little girl. But I don't know what we're teaching our young ladies, and I use that term loosely.
I'm going to say this right here. I'm going to put a disclaimer out here right now. If anybody, but this is definitely going towards my women folk. if you put your hands or you put something on somebody else, and it just so happens to be a man, if you make the decision to do so, please be prepared for him to do the same thing back to you, because he has every right to defend himself the same way you do. Don't get it twisted that I'm a woman and he can't do it. No, any human being has a natural animal right to protect themselves. You are not exempt just because you got a vagina.
And on top of that, he had a witness, and I had no problem, none whatsoever. I would have had, if he would have said, call the police, I would have called the police, and she could have gone wherever it is, juvenile, jail, whatever, because I would have told them exactly what I saw. And he never did a thing. And then when he got in my car, I did say to him, sir, young man, let me explain something to you. If this is how she's treating you now, she will continue to treat you like this. This is abuse, and you deserve better. Abuse doesn't just happen to women, okay? I want everyone to understand that. It is not just about women getting abused. Men get abused as well, and they get abused by women and
all the
females
time.
all the time. But they are told, don't do anything, suck it up, blah, 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 whatever. You
That's
know,
bull.
you a man, turn the other cheek, da 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 da. But some of these females are out of control, and we gotta do better. We just gotta do better.
Absolutely.
We gotta do better. It takes a village. It takes a village, and we gotta remember that. Big Scoop said, "Oh Lord, I'd like to speak on this."
Uh-oh.
Can someone send him the link? We'll be more than happy to welcome you into our little
Yeah.
session real quick here.
Yep. I'll copy and paste it to him now.
It's very important that, I want people to understand it's not just a one-way street. And, I had the abusive husband. I understand. But there are a lot of women, by me being in the lifestyle that I'm in, I have talked with men that have been abused by women. And it has to start just like it does with men. It starts at a very young age. And this young lady felt comfortable enough to do what she was doing in front of a total stranger and didn't seem to care about the consequences, although she did stop after I said, I'm going to call the police on your butt. And because this young man has been taught to not retaliate, he took it. And she was clearly wrong. So we got to do better on all levels. We have to do better on all levels. We cannot just let young girls think that it's okay to put your hands on someone, because then the next thing you know, and I'm trying to explain to him, what's going to happen is she's going to cry that you hit her.
Mm-hmm. They do it all the time I mean, this is a touchy subject because one of my daughters, mind you, she was not raised by me her whole life. So I didn't teach her this. But in her relationship, they fight a lot, and most of the aggression comes from her. And since she's been here in my home, I've had to tell her, you can't do that. Because if he hauls off and hits you, you're going to be in the wrong. And I can't defend you as my daughter and protect you when you're being the aggressor. I don't know what these young girls are seeing in their home, but they're seeing this aggression, this counterproductive verbal abuse towards men, and they are just portraying it and repeating the cycle.
Correct. It is definitely a learned behavior. Whether it is from the male or the female in their household, it is still a learned behavior. And we have to be very, very careful with what we're teaching our youth and what we're showing them from a relationship standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
Because this young lady seems to think it's okay to do what she's doing. And this young man, like I said, was a passive young man, hands in his pocket, did not argumentative, not,
I don't know why, but and maybe because I see it more because I'm a little younger, but the women my age and younger, I don't know if it's because society has told us that toxic is love. I don't know what this is, but when a man does not respond to us and we don't feel like he's fighting for us and he's willing to walk away, we become aggressors because we want him to have the same passion we do, when 90% of the time it's not that he doesn't care for you, love for you, or have that passion for you. He just trying not to hurt you. He's still a man at the end of the day. Let that man walk away. Let him breathe. Let him process whatever the fight was about.
Have some love for yourself.
Yeah. I think the biggest example of that is Krishan and Blueface.
Dude.
As much as I know she is the aggressor in most of their situations, there has got to have been some type of mental manipulation to make her respond the way she responds to him.
I don't know if I can completely agree.
I know, because I've seen the only reason I say that is because I seen the video the other day where she tried to burn the house down. And when he walked in the house and it wasn't burnt down, the stuff that he said to her, the way he microaggressed her and called her stupid, and like something's
I feel like that came way
there.
before him. I feel like that all came way before him.
And it could have come way before him, but I don't know.
I can't. That's the reason why it's a little. Even though yes, he is toxic as fuck. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that anything that he has done is good or whatever. I just feel like the reason why she went into this, and this is me trying to watch, and I actually did try to watch the whole baddies thing. I just don't get it.
I don't either.
I don't get it, and I'm not going to even try. And I do understand that some things in life you're just not meant to understand. Mm-hmm. That's one of them things for me. But I feel like it was something way before him that happened that made that caused her on this course that she's not wanting to steer from because of what has happened before to her in her life experience, that she just can't let go. And there is no way on God's green earth that you can tell me that she loves herself in any kind of way, form, or fashion. So as much as, yes, we've seen because of her celebrity and his celebrity, we've seen their episodes play out. But I feel like this was way before him.
Yeah. And when I saw her family, when a while ago, they showed a clip of where her family finally met him. And because of everything they've been through, her family was really aggressive towards him. Mom and dad. Sisters, brothers, the whole nine. So it's definitely a learned behavior of toxicity on her behalf. But I think the triggers more so, and this is coming from somebody who's been in a mentally abusive relationship, those triggers are coming from the things he says to her. So on camera, he says things like, she's stupid, she's an idiot, I don't love you, why are you still fucking here? Like all of this stuff to make her push away. But when they're off camera,
I feel like
and
it's
stuff like
something
the
else.
baby's not mine. But off camera, it's I
It's
love
something
you.
else.
They still
And that
live together. They still
and
live together in the same damn house.
and I feel like, to me, that's just a catalyst for what's happening now. I feel like there's something that happened before they got intertwined that has had
I
her
low
on
key
this
feel like
trajectory.
originally because it was a show, he originally got with her for the show. In that process, I think they might have fell in love.
I can
But
see that.
but his image is that of a rock star. He's a rapper.
Yeah,
Like
and he believes that
today,
he has to play to this.
like today, he did this last year too. But I think with her being pregnant right now, this was the ultimate no. I get praising the mother of your other child on Mother's Day. Nothing wrong with that. It's what he says and how he says it and how he acts like Krishan's not also carrying his child. It's a matter of respect. And if she don't flip out in the next couple of days, then I know she's finally done with him. For his mother to say to her the other day when she posted her ultrasound, congratulations on being his second baby mama. Not congratulations for having my grandchild or anything like that. Like his family even does the stuff to her.
It makes me wonder how much of this is actual production. I'm just being honest.
That
Because
too.
I
That
know
too, because they are still
production.
filming. They are still filming.
I know production. I know that things are done for shock value, for production value, for
Yeah,
this
but
is
that missing tooth
this
wasn't
is a
shock
story.
value or
This
production.
is my storyline, and I'm going with this storyline because it's what's going to keep my contract coming in. Because that is a
Oh,
such thing.
and ratings.
And
That is a such thing. I'm going to go along with this storyline so that my contract will be renewed, because these seasons are maybe 3 to 6 months, just so y'all know, which is why you see the things that you see and how you see it. All of this, and it's supposed to be for entertainment. But our entertainment, and I think we really need to really look at this. Why are we getting our entertainment from other people's misery, heartbreak, and
that part.
Yeah.
what does that say about us as the
Yeah.
people that are taking it?
So we have Chef in the group. We're gonna add him in. Are you ready, Chef? Are you ready? Give me a thumbs up. Are you ready?
You feel
Thumbs
me?
up.
Everything.
Here we go. Hi,
How you doing?
welcome.
How y'all
Hey.
doing, Queens? Happy Mother's Day to the ones that's mothers out there. I appreciate all y'all out here.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Melanin.
Thank
Blessings.
you.
Appreciate you. Y'all got a lot of good topics going on tonight. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. It's like I wanted to jump in because y'all had said something about the like men being abused and stuff like that. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna like put it in a different aspect. I don't think it's necessarily saying that we're being abused, because for one to be abused, it has to be some type of willingness in there. Like, I have to allow you to do something. I have to allow you into my space enough to get you to, so you can feel as comfortable and as confident as a lot of these people walking around with, and comfortable and confident enough to still do those things to me, and thinking that I won't be able to react and stuff like that. As men, well, the smart and headstrong ones, and the ones that got their stuff on straight, I feel like we would be in the area of, like, I don't think you're trying to abuse us, but I feel like you're just taking our kindness for weakness. We ain't trying to really argue all the time. We ain't really trying to, go through the ups and downs and stuff like that. Honestly, I just want to wake up, have a good time. But you got these women out here who just feed off of drama and feed off of what they see every single day. I had to learn a long time ago, especially with the mother of my first child, that it's a lot of things that they're taking in their minds, that they're thinking that this is their life. And just to even go on the whole Blueface and a Krishan situation, is there's nothing else for them to to gravitate to. Everybody says we got to do better, or everybody says we, at what point do we take a turn? But the turn doesn't turn until you eliminate there's certain people that's out here in this world, and then you find those like-minded people, or you find those people that are in your realm or in your space, that's push forward thinking people, forward thinking situations. It's not that we have to like do better. I just feel like we have to eliminate those toxicities and that's going around in this in the world, so that you can create your own safe space. And that's why a lot of us men don't feel like we have a safe space, because there's so much toxicity, and then everything that comes out of our mouth is like, oh nah, you're belittling me, or oh nah, I can't speak, or oh, you're not understanding how I feel. And it's like, I fully understand how you feel. However, I'm going to bring logic into the situation, because that's just how I've always been bred. That's always been. I've never dealt with a situation, emotionally or not, that I haven't brought any type of logic to. I feel like somebody wants to talk.
Oh, pick me.
Wait, can I pull a JewCee really quick?
I mean, this
I
y'all
didn't, wait a minute, because you already know I done went out and did my definitions, right?
First of all,
I
on
mean,
your day on nerves today with these definitions.
I get it. You want to go with the truth. I live with a woman who told me every
because
day.
this is not necessarily to make. This is actually to build upon what you're saying. Actually,
Go ahead.
But it's also a slight correction. So, but because JewCee is definitely better at this definition thing, I'm gonna let you go ahead and have this one.
Okay, so we have. I wanted to first of all, thank you.
Yes,
sir.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on here and speaking some light and your truth for us.
Oh, I can do that every day. Anytime y'all need me, I will talk.
I appreciate that. I do
I ain't
appreciate
going.
that.
There's a lot of us men out here that need to step up, but also need to hear this. Like, I'm very broken, I'm very hurt, and I'm very scarred. But at the end of the day, I don't take that out on the women that I bring into my life. I don't take that out on my daughters. I don't take that out on my sons. I take that out on the world. I take that out on these business. I take that out on everybody else who needs it, other than the people that are in my situation. So trust me when I tell you, if y'all got the platform, I will come on every night and talk with y'all.
Well, we love it. So I wanted to just, and it's not just for you, but it's for everyone. The definition of abuse. I think that is what's really, really one of the things that's super duper key. Abuse can be defined as an action or practice that intentionally or improperly harms, injures, mistreats, or offends another person, animal, or thing. It can be physical, emotional, sexual, or verbal. A person who abuses someone or something is called an abuser or abusive. And I think that is, there are so many different types of abuse that some of us don't realize that it does not have to be physical. It can be emotional. It can be psychological, that wasn't exactly mentioned in here, but mental is part of the psychological abuse. It can be little things. It can be things that you're not even aware of. And why I speak this so firmly is because I was in an abusive relationship. It was physical, and it was also mental and emotional. And that was with my husband, my second husband. So what happens is, I think in a lot of instances, especially with men do not want to say, and I get it, I understand it. I didn't want to say it either. I'm a strong woman. I've always considered myself a strong woman. However, I was in an abusive relationship, not because I walked into it thinking it's going to be abusive, because most abusers are just as sweet and just as kind and just as loving, and
When they
they are
want to
not
be, when they
gonna
want to be.
and they are not gonna walk up to you and say, "Hey, I'm about to beat your ass tomorrow. Okay, is that all right with you? I'm about to treat you like shit in
Yeah,
2 weeks."
and that's what I was
It's
saying as well. Is like with just that, just real quick, just to add on, like where like
mhm.
the abuse doesn't happen until you allow that person into your space. So like
but
for
but
go ahead.
but not to interrupt you too much,
Nah, go ahead.
but
It's back and forth.
it's not a question of you. I don't want people to feel, because this is one of the things I had to learn
Mm-hmm.
as someone that went through abuse, and I went to counseling. Someone that abuses another person, it is honestly, you can take some fault in some of it, and that's fine. That's called ownership. You can take
Accountability. Yeah.
a little tiny piece if you want to, but what you cannot do, let's say out of 100%, we're gonna give 1% to you. Okay, 1%. You caring about somebody, you liking something, you liking that persona of a person, there's nothing wrong with that,
Mm-mm.
because a lot of times what they do is they
Use you.
kind of manipulate you and use you. That's true. Use you, manipulate
No, I'm
you.
saying
Uh,
they would use it. They would use the fact
yeah,
that you like them. They would use the fact that you are so attracted to them, or you just want to make sure they're, are, so good and healthy and yada yada. Motherfuckers use that shit. And
Or it
that's
can be
then this is
something
why I
as simple.
say
It
like
can be really
you
simple as though you are just a helping person right now. It can be really that simple. You can abuse that.
whew,
right.
Like for real, it can be something really small. It doesn't necessarily have to be something that you allow. Necessarily, like I know that you're doing this, so I'm not going to allow this. It can literally be, oh, I just met you, and because I know that I'm some random person off the street, I can just say this and I can say that, and then I can ask you to do something, knowing that you just might be that good person that's going to do that, but I'm going to misuse what you did, and that's really what I was getting from her, from
so
the
boom.
definition of it. It is not necessarily have to do with physical, where I'm putting my hands on you and I'm doing this or anything like that. It could be literally like a mind fuck or something as small as, I know if I ask you just because I'm a random person, because of human behavior, I know I can get over. That's
Okay.
abuse as
So
well.
here's the thing with that. Let me comment, and I'm only going to bring the male aspect of it, because one thing for certain, two things for sure. And I'm too grown at this point in my life to let that happen. You feel me? I'm too established and not even like, I don't want to say headstrong, or like, I'm a Taurus, so I'm always going to be that. But it's like I'm not in a place. And oh, excuse me. Oh yeah, we up here. You feel me? May 11th.
Yes,
Gang gang.
yes.
Um, I'm not in the place in my mind. Like I've taught myself how to see those. I've taught myself how to read those things. There's who we're talking to is the people who don't have a clue what to do, or don't have a clue where to go. And if I had to give you some type or the best advice in the world, and I will personally say, if you just out here and you're not out there, every relationship that you continue to go through, you're not building on what you're learning, you're not understanding where you just went through. If little mama in the right hand corner or left hand corner, I don't know where y'all at, but she just said she had the the abusive situation and stuff like that. And I'm humbly glad and thank God that you've made it through that situation. But understand, if you did not learn anything from that situation, then that whole situation would have been pointless. You feel me? So like,
And I can't, and I'm not going to even argue with you on that. That is a true statement. What you're saying
but
is, I
okay,
learned, I did learn, and I learned some of the warning
so
signs
yeah, so
of a
it's like,
person would put me in harm's
potentially put
way.
you in harm's way. And it's like,
Exactly.
if you, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna put out there and be blunt about this. If you over 30 talking about I'm just trusting or I'm just still or naive or anything like that, you got to be the dumbest person in this world, especially in 2023. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just certain things in this world that should just be automatically, we got to take the time. We have gotten so far away from taking time to get to know somebody or taking the time out to actually say, hey, I actually like you. Nah, we gotta see what that dick or that pussy hitting for, and then next thing you know, boom. What you do? You like to travel? What you like to travel like? You like what business you in? You know,
We
you
want to
feel
ask
me?
the
Like
questions
what? Like
after sex.
no, I'm not asking. I'm asking those before, because at
Yeah,
the end
no,
of
I'm
the
saying
day,
most people though in today's society, everything is
after
I was
sex,
in
like
sociology class back in the day, called it McDonaldization of society. Everything has to
facts.
be happened right now. So in today's society, everybody wants everything so fast, and instead of getting to know the person, they want to go ahead and give up the goods because they want to know if the sex is good, not knowing that once you get to know that person, the sex is going to be amazing.
Sex
Because it's
changes.
about the connection you have with the person, not just
Nine
getting.
times, I'm about to say 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna say
If
because I got
you
to keep
know the
that one
person, if
percent.
you don't know the person, it's
Hold
never
on,
going to be good.
now. Hold on, love. I respect that part, but I'm saying I done known and liked a lot of people, and that shit was trash. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. You feel me? But
Did you?
people
There's
can
still some
also be
qualifying
taught.
questions I need to ask first. There's still before I give
Wait
up
a
my
minute.
goods.
I gotta go back to trash.
Yo,
Garbage.
yo.
Garbage. Listen. I'm
I'm
but,
30.
loving it
but,
too.
I
but,
And
just
no,
turned.
I'm gonna be really
Listen.
honest
but
with
we
you. And
talked
just
about
because
that
it
on
was
the
good,
show.
and just because somebody was good the first time does not necessarily
Don't
mean
mean
it's
they
going
about to
to.
be good this second time. First of all, that
Oh
probably
my
was
god.
my energy. That's probably my energy the first time that just bamped it up or whatever the case is. And then on top of that, let me just be all the way real. Like, yeah,
But wait a minute.
I was
Wait,
supposed to be
wait a
on
minute.
my way to go
Wait a
get
minute.
my little medication. You feel me? You got me talking tonight.
But wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's one of the things that we do talk about on this show, and we have talked about it several times, and I call it instant grits.
Mm-hmm.
People tend to think that relationships are like instant grits.
But
And
it's,
what you do is
I'm
Ding.
glad you said that because I make grits
we
very,
talk
very well. And let me help
right.
you
Now
understand something.
we're not talking about the slow cooking grits. We're not
Nah,
talking about them.
we talking
We
about the
talking about
5 minute
them
grits,
the
the
5 minutes.
Quaker.
And that's what they think
You feel me?
relationships
The
are.
Quaker. The
Yes,
ones that you still, the ones that you still
This
gotta
ain't
you gotta cook for about 30 minutes just to get them right. You feel me? Them things.
Because
First of
nothing
all,
is
whoever,
instant. That's the key
if
of that,
anybody
though.
watching this live and y'all cook grits for them 5 minutes, I should slap the fuck out you. Why would you
First of
think?
all,
Why would you think
instant
that it take?
grits.
First of all, I'm seasoned, essence, whole culture. I like my grits with a little and a little whippy in that thing. You better
but
leave them
that's
things on that.
look at the flick of the wrist.
that's even though,
You
but that's
feel me?
anything that's instant. Because I don't eat
Feel
grits
me?
that often, but
Well, you gonna eat them now, girl. You gonna eat them because he made them. He
I
made
Bruh,
am.
them.
But
I
even
think I
like
got one of the
Where
best
minute
my
tasting
bowl
rice,
at? Where my
I
bowl
tell
one
at?
best
people all the
tasting
time,
Oh
if
grits
my
you
out
goodness.
here.
literally
You
cook
feel me?
minute rice for a minute, there's something wrong with your thought process.
Minute rice.
I don't even. First of all, y'all shouldn't even
Long
be
grain.
eating minute rice. That is
That part.
not real
It's not
rice.
even rice. It's not
No.
rice.
It's plastic.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Oh
But
my
I'm
god.
saying, it's people out there that do it because it's quick. Because again,
It's
everybody
people out
wants
there.
everything right now. Nobody
It's
wants to
people.
sit and wait for nothing.
Listen, it's people out there that claim they Muslim and do Ramadan. I seen them eating bacon last week.
Done with
So
him.
look, like, and
Okay.
listen, and no cap, I've been Muslim damn near my whole life. My mom Christian and my dad Muslim. I had the option of going either way. But you feel me? Like, I just had to sit back and be like, bro, when you become Muslim, he was like, bro, I've been Muslim, bro. When? Bro, both your parents, hey, bro, get up out of here. We live in a day and time where it's cool to be something right now, and then tomorrow it's not.
Yep.
It's cool. Just
with
like
all of that being said, let's really think about that.
Hey,
do you want something that is going to be like that and then
nah,
done?
that's
Hold
the
on,
thing.
whoa. Like we don't take the time to really think about this part. So you get something and it's good, and 2.5 seconds later it's done. You don't got no more.
I'm a little longer than that, but okay.
I was really being facetious on all of that, but thank you for letting us know. But
get him a ticket at EEE. Go ahead.
That part, yeah. You need some tickets. Thank you very much, and we'll be waiting to see your purchase. Thank you. Anyway, as I was saying,
I don't even know
you
what
get
tickets
this
you're
quick
talking
thing. Yeah, you will know definitely before this is over.
Oh, say less.
So you get this thing and it's real quick, and then it's done and it's over.
And
then you go back to that quick thing, and then you was like, wait, it wasn't what I thought it was. Wait, hold on. That's not what I thought it was gonna be. But it was like this, and it was like, and I had it, and it was like, woo, and I was like, yeah. But now I'm here again, and it's not that no more. Okay, so then you go ahead and you get this thing that you have to actually, like your grits, you gotta churn that shit. You gotta put that time in. You gotta start to actually learn that. You gotta start to, actually get to the nitty gritty of that. You're trying to really get to the understanding of why this does what it does, so that I have the understanding, so that I can do what I do, and then you can do what you do, and then we can do what we do together. And now we got this thing, and it's like I'm like, woo, and this is absolutely fucking wonderful. And then when I come back, because I actually took the time to know what that was, now it's, oh my God, again, it's, oh my God. And that's because you took the time to actually find out, one, what you like. It starts with you. Then you can actually go to that other person. Okay, what does that person like? And then we can put together what I like, because I know I like that, and what you like, because you like that. And then it's this wonderful cream of wheat, or the grits, or the oatmeal, or that bomb breakfast, whatever you want to call it, that you have in the morning, that just makes you just feel like I have had everything that I need. And I'm trying to use food so that I don't use sex, even though I know this is a show that we do that with. Anyway.
I will definitely agree there with you. I feel like everything is microwave. Everything wants to be TV dinnered. Everything wants to
And
be
I'm
quick
so
and
good
stuff
on
like
that. I
that.
don't need that.
This is why I feel like, I don't know. I'm an old school kid. You feel me, man? This is where I came from. I come from the 80s. I had family who came from the 70s. I was around them. I walk around listening to Anita Baker, Luther Vandross. I'm old school. You feel me? Like,
What'd you say, JewCee? JewCee? What'd you say?
I'm not old.
You're not
no,
old.
baby, please. That's the good shit.
Nah, the funny thing is, like,
so
the funny thing is, I want to go
proud of my 60.
You
back.
be proud of your 60s. You got to see that, and that. So when he said he was like he got seasoning, we already know this is right. This is where the seasoning comes from.
Hello.
I'm about to come raid your cabinets. She got it in there.
And I know how to cook from scratch. So anyway,
and it's bomb as fuck.
I'm trying to figure out who don't know how to cook from scratch. So if you don't, that's another thing.
Nobody on this panel.
Nobody on this. Nobody in this one.
I asked 5 questions before I even let a woman touch me. Not gonna hold you. Yeah, this ain't no free situation over here. First and foremost, do you grind? Do you hustle? Do you got a situation that'll get your life, up? Because I do. And I do care about tricking, or however the people, they call it nowadays, tricking, or, splurging. I'm a guy that likes to take care of his queens. That's it. I've been polyamorous for about 11 years. I'm only partnered with one person, but that don't stop me from thinking about, having a tribe or stuff like that moving forward. So I'm just at the point where, like,
why are you pointing at me?
I would say, why she pointing?
I don't know.
And she just hit the glass. No, question number 2, like, What's your movement?
What?
Like, do you got any type of motion? Like, aside from the grinding, yeah, we can grind, but did you have motion? Do you push forward? I mean, you going anywhere? Are you staying home all the damn time? It's not what I want. Or are you going out too much? I don't want that either. You need to be balanced, just like that pH down there. Because if that ain't balanced, I don't want you.
Woo!
Get this man off my show. What the hell?
I ain't even get to the last 3 questions.
What's the last 3 questions? Because you just
Wait.
hit the glass. Flag on the play.
I'm dead ass. Like, it's a lot of women that think they could walk up to me and be like, "Oh, you sexy," or "Oh, you got a body," or "You this," and yada yada yada. And I may flirt with you in my inbox, or I may boom. But don't think you about to slide on me and think I'm about to trick on you, and you about to get
I
off.
need to turn my fan up. Hold on. I need to turn my fan up. Hold on.
What's the last 3 questions? Because you got my attention.
Wait a minute.
You said the last 3 questions. I'm asking, what's your family life like? I'm asking, is you open minded? Because I'm poly. I've been poly for 11 years. There's a lot of women that think they could come in my life as a monogamous woman and think they about to switch me up. No, I've been free.
Okay, let me ask
It's
you.
men out here like that too, boo. It's men out here like that
But
too.
like-
Oh no, I'm just speaking on the eye. I'm just speaking on the eye. I already know them fuck ass niggas is out here. Excuse my French. I'm sorry.
Vic, I have a question for you.
Talk to me, love.
Okay, so do you? Because I know what I do. Okay.
Respectfully.
Do you let women know up front from
Always.
day one? From day
Facts.
one.
Everybody, stop playing. What the fuck is we? Why are we hiding?
I want to make sure. I want to. And why? Look, why I asked you, seriously. Why I asked you this is because there's a lot of men
who don't
that will not say and do not understand that there are women out here that will be like,
well, I'm with it.
Oh, thank you for being honest. They will be like, yes, we will gravitate to that. We will enjoy that moment. You men are so busy trying to be something that they are not. Something that they are not. They're too busy trying to do this monogamous thing.
That ain't what it is. You talking to a man. You talking to a man. I'm gonna tell you what we trying to do. If you want the real answer, I'm gonna tell you what we trying to do. I ain't about to be Steve Harvey and be like, oh, it's like how to think like a man. No, this is what it is. Like we want control. We want to be able to do us and leave y'all in the fucking home, especially if we like y'all. Get them up out the way. We want to be able to control the situation. However, there's different types of men. There's different levels of this. Just like there's different levels of you guys, there's different levels of us. You have the fuck niggas down there who just understands that they can get some pussy, but they don't know how to maintain it. Just like I went to a mentor seminar with my a couple of my brothers. The man said up on the stage that you don't have maturity until you've mastered every part of your life, from your finances to your relationship to your mental and stuff like that. Until you've done that, you're not a full mature grown man. So I stepped back and I said, okay, let me analyze certain things that are not mastered in my own way, so I can start getting on my shit. Because when I approach grown ass women, because that's the only women I approach, is women who are like 5-6 years older than me, I have to step correctly. I have to be where I need to be at, especially dealing or introducing the lifestyle that I live. Yes, I'm polyamorous, and it's not even a polyamorous whereas I want a whole bunch of fucking women and y'all can't do shit. No,
that's not polyamory though. So you're correct. Hold on. That's not polyamory.
No, let me finish. This is what a lot of men in our lifestyle are doing.
But that's not.
I'm not saying that's what I'm doing. I'm saying when I say I'm poly, I get that look when people be like, "Oh, you're poly? Oh, you just must want a lot of women." And I'm like, "No, I actually only have one partner." A lot of people would think I'm monogamous because I literally stay secluded. I don't talk that much. I be with my business, my shorty upstairs, we just had a baby. So I'm really sitting my ass down until next month when I go to Hawaii. But for the most part, it's really just about communication. To answer your question,
Whoa!
what's
Pause.
up? You said you listen. Don't
Hold on,
time
wait,
me
wait,
out.
wait,
You
wait, wait.
over
Hold
there
on, no, no, no,
asking
no, no,
me,
no.
am
Hold
I
on, time
being
out.
You
real?
are
So I'm
on
about to be
Time
timeout.
out,
real.
time out, time out, time out, time out, time
Talk
out.
to
Hold
You
on.
are
No,
on timeout.
this is not you. This is not you. Hold on, just hold on. Because I thought this one go crazy up there.
What?
You are on timeout, sir. You are on timeout.
Why?
I'm gonna need you to go to the corner.
Just
You need to
listen.
go to the corner.
Why
Because
I
you
gotta
said
time
something.
out?
Hold on, wait. Because see, this is the thing. Because you're talking to three women, and we just
Respectfully.
heard something that I don't know. I don't know, Purple Rain, if you heard it, because I know I heard it, and my thought process was
That
like,
I had a baby?
it's what you said right after that.
Keep going.
Keep going. It's what you said after
And my
that.
shorty?
I'm going to Hawaii.
Right.
About the
Like,
Hawaii.
Huh?
What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
no, it
What's
wasn't.
wrong?
It was the
No.
way it came across. It was the way it came.
Oh,
It was like, yeah, I got my shorty upstairs and she just had a baby and I'm just waiting for me to go to Hawaii.
Let me clarify that. Hold on. So yeah, I've been busting.
Right.
Listen, okay.
That's why
I
I said. That's
just
why I said.
I just
I'm out.
I just had a
I'm
birthday
gonna do this right
3
now.
days
I'm gonna do
ago.
this.
he's going to celebrate his birthday, y'all.
I
I
had a
get it. I get
birthday
it.
3 days
No
ago, but I
judgment.
also had a birthday on the 11th. I had a baby on the 5th. So I'm literally like it's a lot
Oh, you had
going
a Cinco
on.
de Mayo baby.
Yeah,
Oh.
well, she Dominican, so
Ah.
And like I said, and
That
and
was
it's not that I
beautiful.
was saying anything. I want you to understand. I wasn't saying anything
I'm not offended ever. You good?
bad about what you were saying. That wasn't it. It was just it all kind of went bam, 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 and then it was like, wait, whoa, hold on.
I'm from
You
New
missed.
York. I talk
You
fast.
missed.
I'm
You
sorry.
missed. Right. You missed a whole section that other people need to know.
It was
You know
like
what I'm
all of
saying?
this was gone, but we had all of this in this.
I mean, but the
No,
ones that need to know
and we
should
out.
already know. I mean, the ones that know, they know. You feel me? I
Right.
don't. It's jumping
Right.
on here like I.
The reason one of the reasons that we do this show is because we do want people to be more open, but we also want to educate so that people
Yeah,
understand.
that's a fact.
Because a lot of people do not understand. I'm a swinger and I'm a dominatrix. I'm a switch.
Oh,
Okay, I'm submissive.
you totally different.
I'm totally different
I
than
don't.
probably what a lot of
I
people
don't
think.
want nothing to do with that over there. That is
Right.
scary.
So when you're but I'm only submissive to one.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know those type
I'm
of
only
women.
submissive to one, but I'm a dominatrix and I have several slaves. So there's so many dynamics right now in this group. I mean, it's hilarious right now. All this is a lot, but what it really is. When you stop and you think about it for a half a second, which I just did, I'm like, shit.
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't even know all the diamond. I just feel the energy. You feel me?
So we have a lot of what we do on this show, because I know that, I love your energy. I thank you so much. Number one,
Respect. I
for
love your energy as well.
sharing your energy with us, because it is truly something to behold. And I know from a queen to a king. I know a king when I see a king.
I appreciate you.
I know a court jester when I see a court jester.
They corners.
Right. And we know a handmaiden. I know a handmaiden when I see a handmaiden. So you're on here with three queens but we're all different. We're kind of like the queen of hearts, the queen of spades.
Who the spade?
Right.
I think it's.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with her.
I was about to point to her, but I was, cause she's subtle, but she looked like she'll slap that thing down. You feel me?
Pretty much.
That one down there over here and next to me, she over here looking like the Queen of Hearts, cause she a little innocent over there. But nah, them things be hitting on the dough. You get rid of them spades, them hearts is coming. You know what I mean? Stop. You know, it seemed like
I'll let you believe that I'm innocent. I'll definitely let you
I didn't
believe that I'm
say.
innocent.
Hold on now. I said you look. I didn't say you was. I'm not dumb.
You look. You didn't say you were. Don't get it misconstrued.
Okay,
Thank
sorry.
you. Y'all want to pull up definitions? Just I know what I be saying. Out here, just saying.
Well, we just, like I said, this show is about really like educating, and it is an open forum, for the most part. And what we wanted to do tonight definitely was talk about the women and talk to women.
Mm-hmm.
And we do appreciate you stepping in and talking about women in
From
a
the male
way
perspective.
that is from a male perspective. And it is something that is out here that in some ways needs to be addressed, and it needs to be corrected in other ways. And abuse is never okay in any situation. It is never okay. Whether it's verbal, whether it's physical, whether it's mental, whether it's psychological, it's never okay. Um, and there are a lot of people out there, whether they are men or women, that are taking advantage of other people. And it's never okay for us folks that are in abusive situations to think that it is, number one, all of our fault, or that we did something to trigger, or we did something to deserve piss poor behavior towards us. That is not okay either.
Can I
We
speak
have
on
to
that part?
understand.
Can I
Sure,
speak on that part that you just said? No, it is
sure.
not. It is not at all. And I'm never gonna. Bro, when I tell you, I will beat the shit out of somebody. But I'm gonna get back to it. It's never ever good to have somebody go through abusive situation. I done been abused and stuff like that. Trust me when I tell you. But that's what's made me such of a hard exterior. But I will say the accountability. Once you start seeing, like, I understand the love is out there. To the people out here in the world who see watching this, and I hope someone is watching this, and just and not hear the words, not hear, but feel me real quick. If you start to feel any type of inclination that this is not for you, if you just because a person is coming home saying they love you and they can't live without you, yada yada yada, but then turn around and slap you in your face, or did belittle you with verbal stuff, or don't uplift you. If you don't have a person in your life that is not uplifting you every day, that's not telling you, you know what, you can be great. You can get through this. You can be better than what you are. If you don't have that, you need to walk away. Sometimes it ain't just trying to work it out. If you in it, if you start to see like one, two, three, you're not, and it's crazy because like I've been in relationships and I can sit back and recall as a young person, and I can sit and look at those relationships and know where I fucked up, and know where I was abusive at, and know where I was, a fuck nigga at, or whatever the case is. I can really go back and be like, you know what? Yeah, that wasn't right. Yeah, that wasn't a good look at all. So I need to change that. So, and even on the flip side, to the people who out here thinking that you have to use somebody to get up in life, you really don't. You really don't, because you really just playing yourself at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, you're going to go through like, how many times are you going to play the same movie over and over again? You find a new chick, you woo her over, you get whatever you need to get up out of her, and you move on. At some point, is life not good enough for you to find someone who's there for you 100%, and you just wasted, you just like messed up a whole bunch of lives down on the way. So like, I'm gonna just say this on the way out because I gotta go back on baby duty. I humbly thank you, Queens, for allowing me to come on here. I hope someone can hear and listen and feel how I feel. I hope you guys bring me back on, and I can, go more into my dictionary and make sure I get the right words for you guys and stuff like that. You feel me? So I definitely humbly, but I also want people to understand it is not your fault that you're getting abused, but it will become your fault if you continue to get abused. If you don't walk away from that situation and see yourself for the strongest woman or male that you are and choose you first, then you will then that becomes your fault. You need to own the accountability when you see the stuff. You need to own your actions when you see certain actions coming at you. You have that power, you have that right, and don't let nobody take that shit away from you, because once you get that shit taken from you, it takes you so long to get it back. Trust me, I'm deep when I tell you, when it comes to like getting myself back right and getting myself back on a humble. It didn't take me overnight to get to this kingship that I'm sitting here walking in. I walk in my alphahood all the time. Why? Because no one's gonna take that from me. It was taken before. I was belittled. I was like, wasn't shit. A person, what you call a simp. That's what I was, because I loved someone so much, and I thought, hey, I'm just supposed to do and do and do and do, and you're not. You're not. If you don't get something back, you're wasting your time, because that's the people that are using you. Just get better out
Okay.
here. You feel me? And we gonna, and just to comment, you gonna get it right. We all gonna get it better, but we gonna get it better by removing the toxicities out your lives and putting positive people in your lives to make you get better. That's it. You feel me? That's it.
And thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. We love you and thank you for joining
Thank
us
you so much.
tonight.
Yes.
I appreciate.
Perfect. Okay.
Bye.
All right, guys. I think he hit the nail, especially that last part. We have a tendency to stay too long in toxic
Bull.
relationships. And I know I did. And I think there's a lot of reasons behind that. For each individual person, you're hoping and praying. Mine was my husband. So it isn't like I could just
Pack up and
I
go.
didn't pack up and go. Exactly. Um, but there's a lot of people out here. You're not married. You're not if you're not in a committed relationship of really technically of any kind. You do have opportunities to leave, and some of us don't. And I'm gonna tell you why we don't. We always think we can fix it.
Mhm.
We think that it'll get better. We hope, and then the person, we care for the person, and so we think that they're going to do what they say they're going to do.
Yep.
Because we care for that person and we trust that person, and we're hoping and praying that that person's going to do what they say they're going to do. But sometimes that just doesn't come to fruition. It doesn't happen.
No,
um
ma'am.
so just for the ladies out there, remember, keep your hands to yourself, number one.
Bull.
Okay. Number one. Watch what you say, ladies. Watch what you say. Watch what you say to your partner. Whether it's a man or a woman, I don't mind. It doesn't matter. Be respectful. You can agree to disagree. You can say, hey, babe, look, let's take a break. Let's come back to this tomorrow. Let's sleep on it. I hear where you're coming from. I hope you're hearing where I'm coming from. But let's stop. I think one of the points that Vic did make is talking about can
Toxicity.
somebody say, thank you so much. I've been drinking. But
We know.
toxic relationships or being in toxic conversations can also, ladies, some of us have a tendency to want to step into a man's space and step into his face and say things, and you think that that's going to get you where? No, he's not going to hear you. He's going to shut down.
You think it's going to
Okay.
get you a reaction, and yes, it is definitely going to get you a reaction, but not the reaction that you want.
Exactly. So we have to learn to communicate better. Okay. To my women, we have to learn to communicate better, side by side, sitting down, taking a break.
Hearing what is
If you
being
feel,
said and not what you think is being said.
mhm. Listening, turning on your listening skills as opposed to trying to out talk somebody.
Listening to hear and not to listening to understand and not to respond.
Clear, concise
Mhm.
communication.
That part.
The three C's. And if we don't have it, it doesn't work. It doesn't matter how much money, doesn't matter where you live, it doesn't matter what you like, it doesn't matter how open you are, it doesn't matter how non open you are. If you cannot communicate with your partner in a way that is productive for the two of you, because remember, we just said your partner, so you're in this together. When you decide to get into a relationship, it's not all about you, whether you're a woman or you're a man. You have decided that this is a relationship, so it's about us, it's about we. It's no longer about I and me. Get I and me out of there, because you guys are not helping your relationship grow. It has to be about we, it has to be about us. um you know, it's really cool to hear a male perspective on some of this, and it's also good to hear um what we kind of already know, is that men go through it too.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just women. Men go through it too. Um, but tonight it was definitely about the women, and women, sometimes, ladies, we don't look so good. Sometimes we don't look so good.
You know what?
Sometimes we
That not looking good part kind of goes with something that I thought about earlier today in regards to Mother's Day. There are many women that are mothers by the fact that you just gave birth.
Mm.
Mhm.
Mothers, we don't always get it right. We are not perfect. And just because we give birth does not make us exempt from being held accountable for our actions and the things that we do. Um, I'm not going to completely agree, but I will agree to an extent with my mother. When I had my first child, she said that it was no longer about me, it was about the child. It was some other things that was said, and I took those a little bit more to heart than that part, because I wasn't necessarily at an age where I understood exactly what she was saying, and I just kind of took it as, oh, my life is over. But what I understand now, that I am a mother and a Gigi, is she was right. It becomes about that child. It becomes about that human being, because they can't make the decisions that we can make. They can't do the things that we can do. They don't understand the things that we understand. And just because we feel a certain kind of way does not necessarily mean that they do.
Mm-hmm.
We can say, oh, this is what they're doing. That does not necessarily mean that that's what it is. You have to take the time to pay attention to understand and learn your children. The same way you believe that you're teaching your children are teaching you too. You have to understand that being a person that has given birth does not make you a mother. It does not mean that you can mother. It
I
does
mean,
not mean that you know how to mother.
yeah, exactly.
But you definitely have the capability of learning it. It's whether you choose to do it or not. And I'm going to leave it at that.
Jazz, Purple Rain, did you want to add
I
something?
agree with her wholeheartedly on that. I was just gonna say, just like we always holler that there are deadbeat dads, or just because you had the sperm and got a woman pregnant doesn't make you a father. Just because you had the egg and carried it to term and pushed,
Does not make you a mother. It makes you a vessel.
it hurts to say that, because we all have our shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Absolutely.
but it is accountability, and being a mother sometimes is about sacrifice.
And there are a lot of women that didn't give birth that are mothers.
Yeah.
more
And which is
mothers than the
why,
ones
if
that
you
actually
noticed on
did.
my page today, I just said Happy Mother's Day, ladies, not to those who are mothers. Because in my mind, there's so many mothers out there that didn't necessarily give birth. And to me,
Absolutely.
they're still mothers.
And I honor them every fucking day.
My daughter had, when I say it takes a village, it takes a village. My daughter
Absolutely.
has so many aunties that ain't really blood aunties, and they've helped me raise her. My son too. So all women have the capability mentally of being a mother.
I'm gonna
It
say
is
physically. I'm not gonna say mentally. I'll say physically.
no, I'm gonna say physically. If they really want to, mentally, if they want to mentally, because a lot of women physically can't. There's a lot of women who can't physically. So I don't want to take that away from the ones who are mental mothers, who are stepmothers, who are aunties, who are,
Agreed.
you know what I'm saying? So that to me, that's where the motherhood lies. It lies in the mentality of wanting to be there for people that are younger than you, that need guidance, versus the ability to physically push.
Agreed. Agreed.
So
I
that's all
would
I want to say.
I'd like to share one thing, and this is going to be very difficult for me to give me a chance to get through this. Mother's Day always used to be kind of nice for me. I lost my mother when I was 17. Been on my own since I was 17 years old. And I've had a lot of wonderful people step into my life and help me move forward, because moving forward is the only thing that I know how to do. Um, Siren knows and Purple Rain knows I am estranged from my daughter. We had a tiff, to put it mildly, about a year ago, last year on March 3rd. And our communication lines were closed by her. And I agreed to it. Um, I was hurt. I was angry. Uh, I'm still hurt. I'm still angry, because of everything else that her and I have been through. Uh, to know that she wanted to close the door on our relationship based on something that happened many years ago that I knew nothing about. And if I had known, and I can't believe that my child would not think that for a moment, if I had known that I would have done things differently, um, is very upsetting to me. Um, I asked her how to handle it, and she could not. We need to delete whoever that is.
Yeah.
And she could not. Dude, you couldn't handle a onesome. So, to hell, you probably couldn't even handle jacking yourself off. So shut the fuck up and go somewhere. Get rid of that person.
I am. I am right now.
So all this to say is that sometimes as a mother, you can do everything and still miss something. You can be there 24/7 and still be shut out. You can make all of the sacrifices as a single parent and still be the one that is the bad guy. You can try to communicate and you hope that your child gets the communication and the nourishment that they need, because they're not going to do it with you. And you kind of, well, I should say not you, but I'll say I accepted that. And maybe I should have fought harder to make sure that the communication was with me and not everybody else. There's not a day that goes by that I don't love my child. Not a day. There's not a day that goes by that I don't miss my child. There's not a day. But, a lot of friends have told me, oh, she'll be back. She just needs time and space. And I get that. My mom would have said the same thing. She needs time and space. But I really think right now it's not about her needing the time and space. It's about me needing the time and space. Because I missed something. As a mother, I missed something, and I can admit I missed it. I failed. And I wish I could take it back. I wish there was something I could do to fix it, but there isn't. Because I missed it.
Can I say something to you, JewCee, about that?
Oh,
I know you do. I know your heart. I know you absolutely love your daughter. Sometimes we have to let them do what they need to do and just kind of sit here and just love them from afar. I'm doing the same thing with mine. And you are great at what you do.
I'm doing it. Being a mother is, wow. Being a mother is, after losing my mom at such a young age, I just was so hoping that, me and my daughter would be so much closer, and I thought we were, and I guess we weren't. And there's not a lot I can do about that, and there's not a lot I'm going to do about that. I'm going to be honest with you on that, because there were things that were said that can't be taken back. And I have no desire to have her take anything back that she said. The level of disrespect, I didn't, and I don't deserve. And I know that now. You don't have the right to disrespect your parent. Some of us miss things. We're human. And I don't think right now, honestly, for myself, I don't think time is going to fix this. And honestly, I have no desire to fix it. If that's being cruel, I'm kind of sorry about that, but I'm very honest. I don't have the desire to fix it. I don't have the time to fix it. I'm 60. I'm not going to be on this planet much longer. And I know that. I'm on that, I'm on that other end. And I accept that because we all have a time and a season. And my season is running out. And I can't fix this, and I'm not trying to, because it's hers. It's hers to fix. It's hers to figure out how to forgive. And I can't do anything for that. A lot of people are like, well, she loves you, blah, blah, blah. I don't know that anymore. Because this is not how you treat someone you love. Today is Mother's Day. And being a mother, to me, means that you love somebody unconditionally. I love my daughter no matter what. I still love her no matter what. Doesn't matter. She might be mad at me. She might be disappointed in me. She might be angry at me. I still love her no matter what. But there has to come a time in my life when I stop making sacrifices for an adult. My daughter never will know all of the sacrifices that I made for her because it wasn't for her to know. You do what you do as a mother for your children. You stop your entire life to make sure that your child has what she needs to have. You stop your education. You marry someone that you don't love. You make sure that she has the family that she's supposed to have and it doesn't work out. You try to give her whatever it is you can give her and it doesn't work out. And then you try to do everything that you can for her and it doesn't work out. And it's a hard pill to swallow. But I do know this much. In what I do, it takes two people to communicate. And when the lines of communication are broken and you cut off those lines of communication and you refuse to talk, it doesn't go anywhere. And that's the reason why I came up with the 3 C's: clear, concise communication. It isn't just about your relationship with your significant other. My significant other would have been my daughter, and we don't have that communication. And it started with her. And to my daughter, if you're listening, if you ever see this video, know that I love you. Know that I miss you. But I'm not that same person anymore. You hurt me deeply. And now it's my turn not to forgive you. I have 2 godsons that today wish me happy Mother's Day. I have a daughter that doesn't even act like she knows my phone number after everything that I've done for her. I made a mistake. I missed something. It's big. I'm not going to try to belittle it. But I'm human. And you have to know in your heart of hearts, if I had known, there is no fucking way I would have put you in that type of situation. So, to my child, at 40 years old, I wish you the best. I couldn't give it to you. Maybe you'll find it with the people that you're with because you never took the time to find it with your mother. You're jealous of other people calling me mom. And I was only the mother to one. But everybody else seems to love me as their mother and not you. And that kind of says a lot. It says a lot. Sometimes maybe it's not just me. Maybe it's not just me. And for those of you, my daughter's name is Christiana Lynn Butler. That's the name I gave her. That's the name I love her by. I was always proud of you up until you disrespected me on March 3rd, 2022. And now it's out here for the whole world to know. And quite honestly, I don't give a shit. Because I'm human and it hurts. And I'm very transparent. And I'm taking all women that want to be my daughter. If I can adopt you, if I can nurture you, if I can love on you like I do these ladies here in the Erotic 7, so be it. To my daughters, I love you guys.
To our babies. They will always be our babies.
We love you guys.
And with that, done being melodramatic, I guess I needed to do that today. I don't know why, but my spirit said it was time. So
we love you for it. We support you.
It was time. I love you.
I broke my nail yesterday, y'all. The stuff we do for our daughters. It was bleeding and everything.
Ew.
Ew.
She was bleeding and everything. Ew. I don't even have nails right now because I can't afford them because
these are mine.
Because of
right. These are ours. These ain't press-ons. These ain't tips.
I'm just saying I can't even grow them because my nerves are so bad.
Oh, you'll be fine.
I know. October 27th and 28th. You might want to be in Cleveland, Ohio to help me grow my nails back.
Get your tickets now.
Thank you, Cece. Cheers, honey. Cheers.
Love you. And I couldn't find this Forrest Whitaker person. I went on all 3 of our YouTube channels. I don't know where the fuck he came from.
It wasn't on mine. I checked mine.
I'll find it.
I checked yours. I checked JewCee's, and I checked mine.
I don't know where he came from.
Hey, Forrest.
The Cece's on mine.
Forrest, we about to cut down your damn tree. Okay.
Forrest Whitaker's left eye.
He is not going to be on here ever again because I do know how to block you on here. So we ain't got to worry about that part.
That part.
Since you want to be an ass. Because you couldn't even handle one tiny itty bitty.
He can't handle his hand, his 5 fingers.
Right, 5 fingers and a thumb. He couldn't. 4 fingers and a thumb. He couldn't do it. So, sir, I sell adult toys. Can you take a butt plug up your ass? Just thought we'd ask. With no lube. You know what? We're gonna come back next week. How about that?
Yes.
We're not gonna be as emotional. I'm not gonna be as emotional. I will not be. Sorry, guys.
Next week
It will be it's grab bag next week.
It's grab bag next week.
Yeah, we're gonna do grab bag.
Now I might be on the highway during that one.
But you know I love grab bag though.
I
love grab bag.
Grab bag is coming down. Have some fun with that.
Because I'll be coming back from Columbus.
And I'll be coming back from Chicago.
I'll be here in LA.
Okay. But once again, we want to tell everybody, please, please, please get your tickets for the Ebony Erotic Experience going down October 27th and 28th in Cleveland, Ohio. Yes, JewCee Tales is right there. JewCee Tales. The Erotic 7 will be putting on this event here in Cleveland. We have a totally private venue, so you can be as naked as you want to be, okay? As naked.
Birthday suits.
Naked as you want to be. At this event, we have some wonderful featured guests already on board. We have Lady V and D Black. We have the passion poet himself, Mr. Robert Gibson, in the house from Barbados. We have Roxy on the pole. So we got some pole dancing going on, girls.
From
Honey,
Indy.
make sure you stretch first, bitch. Stretch first. Don't. If you pull a hammy, it's not our issue. Not our not our issue. And then our two co-hosts, all the way from Chicago, we have Mr. Hood Raised, and then we have all the way from Indianapolis, Miss Hollywood. We will be making some more announcements of featured entertainers before the month is out. Some more. Yes, we are getting there. Your tickets are $225. Your tickets include classes, seminars, featured guests, food. You'll be able to shop with our vendors. Please make sure you bring a little extra money for our vendors. We got some great vendors in the house. We got Wiki Wix. They got some candles out of this world that you guys definitely want to get some of. We've got JewCee Boutique in the house, so for your adult toys, novelties, and lingerie needs. We've got some just regular vendors. We decided to do that as well, not just all adult vendors. So we've got some pound cake in the house. I'm saying cake, 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 cake. I ain't gonna say where that cake might go.
First of all, that'll probably be the first time I eat some cake the rest of this year, because the bitch is trying to get this weight gone by her birthday.
Cake, 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 cake. Okay, we're gonna eat the cake off of you. We're just gonna smash it on.
Eat the cake, Anime. Eat the
Right,
cake.
we're just gonna eat the cake off of you. How about that? We do that instead. And then we've got I'm trying to think of who else is coming. We've got the cake. Oh, we got this young lady. She does this fabulous. She's got all this wonderful beard softener and oils, and it's really
So
good.
we get to say what that beard do?
The beard is gonna do what it do as long as the mouth is doing what it's supposed to do. So I need to know what that mouth do. Fuck the beard.
Oh,
Okay.
we can say both what that mouth and that beard do, because if that beard ain't right, we don't want the mouth to do shit.
No, because I got beard moisturizer if that mouth is doing what it's supposed to do.
Hey.
Y'all so nasty, and I love it. And then we've got Spice for Bling all up in the house. We got Mischievous Creations returning. These two vendors were at our first event, so they are returning to EEE here in Cleveland. They were joined us in Chicago, so yeah. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. You guys make sure you get your tickets. Go out to Eventbrite. It's the Ebony Erotic Experience, the Second Coming Burlesque Edition. Second is spelled out SECOND. Coming is spelled CUMMING. Tickets are $225. We also have the 2 payment plan if you're interested in that. If you'd like to sponsor the event, we do have a sponsor package available. Can't forget about that. And we still have a few vendor spaces available as well.
Yay.
And did I mention Lady V and D Black?
Mm-hmm.
Did I mention them?
Yes, God.
What an ass, what an ass, what an ass, what an ass. So that
You're gonna make me come to bring my ass to Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Not Atlanta. Atlanta.
Atlanta. So,
Baby.
ladies, do you have anything coming up for the week? Let's start with you, Miss Siren. What's going on with you for the week?
Well, as I told you guys at the beginning of the month, this is the month of Dani, and tomorrow is absolutely Dani Day, damn it. And I am accepting all gifts, tributes, and worship.
We worship you.
We worship you.
Until the end of the month, just so you know.
Yeah,
I don't care what anybody says. I'm doing it because I can.
Okay.
We know, Forrest.
All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Siren / Danny / whoever. Happy birthday to you. Ow!
Thank
Blue
you.
Jet. You can put mine low. Okay, so and Ms. Purple Rain, what you got going on, girl?
This coming weekend on May 20th, I will be in Dayton, Ohio, supporting my family in Kink House of Wonderland. They have a protocol dinner going on this weekend, and it's Harry Potter themed, so I'm all here for it. I think they still might have tickets on sale for one more day. There will not be any tickets sold at the door. So the link and stuff is on my page, you guys, if you all want to support as well. Like I said, they're my family in kink, and I'm going to be there and having a good old kinky Harry Potter good time. I'm just...
She's a Harry Potter good time. I like that. And then for myself, I am traveling to the Shy this weekend. I cannot wait to get back there and see all of my friends in Chicago. Make sure you check me out. I will be at 2 events in Chicago this weekend coming up. So there are still some tickets available for the first event. I'm not sure about the second event, but I do know for the first, for the brunch, there are some tickets available for $20, and it's called This Calls for Brunch and Bubbly. That is what this is about. It is, please join us for honoring the amazing women you are. So going to be a great event. It is Saturday. It starts at 12:30 p.m. It's at GF Studios, 8036 South Western Avenue. Spots with food open, an open bar. You got all kinds of different types of tickets. There's last I checked, she let me know, Miss Andrea Craig, if you guys do recognize that name, that is because she was at our first EEE and brought our burlesque dancers. Remember that? She's having a great event this weekend, so make sure you check that out. And then that evening, I will be joining the Red Light Special with Big Stallion. Yes. I'm going to the Grand Lodge.
Stallion.
Yes. And in the house will be Python, Southern Comfort, Flex, Aries, and Shadow. So
really, Stallion, really, all my faves in one place on a Saturday, and I can't be there. I'm fuck you up.
yes.
See, I'm on the whole other side of the country, and I can't even get there right now. So yeah.
Do you understand? Did you say?
I'll tell y'all about it.
Aries,
See, you see how she do us?
Aries and Python.
Aries. Let me just go over that lineup one more time.
And she gonna rub it in now.
We got Stallion, we got Python, we got Southern Comfort, we got Flex, we got Aries, and we got Shadow. Doors open.
5 out of 6 I've seen perform before. 4 of those are my favorite, and I hate you
And
right
you know,
now.
I got a special place in my heart for Aries, so
I love Aries, but Python, baby.
I need to see him in person. I've seen Aries. I need to see Python in person.
You gonna be front row.
I feel it calls for a trip.
You gonna be broke.
I'm just, I'm just looking for any reason to travel.
You gonna be broke fucking with Python, okay?
No, I'm not gonna definitely be broke. Trust me, I ain't gonna ever.
You know what I mean. I'm just saying he gonna get a small fortune that night.
What I'm gonna do with y'all?
He is definitely an entertainer. An entertainer.
Okay, in that case, then I'm a.
Yes.
Lord have mercy on her poor decrepit soul. Okay, so
Okay now.
So that's where I will be this weekend. But next Sunday we'll be right back here. I'm gonna zoom back. Okay, come on back to Cleveland to be on this show because we're gonna do our grab bag show next week. It's a lot of fun. We talk about the topics that you want to talk about. So make sure you join us next Sunday evening right here on our different little platforms that we have going on. We start at 8 p.m. We will be on time next week. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, 9 p.m. for our family in Barbados, 7 p.m. for Central Standard Time, and 5 p.m. for our folks out on the West Coast right now there. Yeah, West Coast. West Coast. Go LeBron! Go LeBron! Go LeBron! Yay!
Big baby Bron.
Go Bron! Yay!
Yay, Lakers.
Yay, oh well, I just cheer for LeBron. I can't even tell you who else is on the team.
I gotta say Lakers because I'm down here in LA.
Go LeBron, go LeBron. And congratulations to Bronny to going to USC. So congratulations to Bronny.
Yay, Bronny.
James.
Yay, Bronny.
USC. So that's pretty cool right there. So once again, guys, remember to tune in next week. Remember to enjoy, enlighten, and embrace eroticism for my beautiful queens and myself, Ms. JewCee. We would like to just say to you good night and have a great week. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.